There's no better time to find out what Mazda can offer you than right now. Get 0.9% financing for 60 months on the new 24 Mazda CX-50, named an IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus award winner. Save thousands on your new Mazda right now at Team Mazda on Airline.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thanks for joining us for 9 News Now. I'm Tisha Powell. The man accused of murdering Callie Burnett and her 4-year-old daughter is back in Louisiana. Daniel Callahan waived his right to a detention hearing to speed up the process. He was booked into the Plaquemine Parish Detention Center. Officials insist the alleged accomplice, Victoria Cox, should be tried first. A woman in Baker was arrested for felony tax fraud yesterday. Investigators at the Louisiana Department of Revenue say Keisha Brister submitted tax returns with false information and stolen personal data on 10 separate occasions. Authorities say they prevented over $25,000 in fraudulent tax refunds from being issued. Brister was arrested on charges of identity theft, attempted theft, and filing false public records. Just ahead, we have a check of your evening forecast and your drive home. Stay with us. Let's take a look now at our Sky 9 camera, and it is another hot one. But will we see some rain today? Let's get to Jared Silverman with a look at the forecast and the traffic. Jared?
Hey, Tisha, we just might. And after all, it is the 3rd consecutive heat advisory. So another day and another round of these advisories with heat indices up to 108. We're hoping we're not going to need one for tomorrow because of the increase in cloud cover and the slightly increased chance of rain. 95 feels like 104. Right now, it looks like our unofficial high for today will be right around 96. But of course, you've got to factor in these numbers, factor in the heat indices out there. Macomb feels like 98, Baton Rouge feels like 104, Gonzales feels like 106. What about 105 Cooking in Lafayette? But notice New Road's a little bit lower. That's because we are tracking a couple of showers and mainly non-severe thunderstorms that are moving across the basin. Actually, this first one right here with a little outflow boundary completely evaporated. It fell apart before getting into Baton Rouge, but when that moves out, we still have another thunderstorm right now moving into Rosedale. That's heading in our general direction, so we're still going to have the possibility of a couple of scattered thunderstorms. We're seeing a few also in between Gonzales down the Convent, making their way out towards the east outside of our viewing area, and a few more that are hugging the coastline, but we're not seeing any watches or warnings across our area, so at least no news is good news. Again, the high temperature around 96 this afternoon. We're leaving in that 50% chance, and the winds, well, they're not really going to help too much. Then for the evening forecast, usually once it gets dark out this time of year, we erase any and all chance for rain, but I'm going to leave in that low end 20% chance in the overnight. Still mild and muggy, overnight low, not so low, at about 77 degrees. Now let's turn our focus over to the roadways, and we are seeing a little bit of business out there right now. This is I-12 at Essen. They've got that stalled truck right there. They're about to move that off the road, but it has been slow going. Also slow going right now on the I-10-110 interchange, looking west across the Mississippi River, and right now it looks like both inbound and outbound are a little bit on the slow side. Got a couple of cones up. The first cone right there, that's I-10 eastbound, the stalled truck at exit 155B. Also getting a look at the Bonacary Spillway. No real big slowdowns over there, so that's at least some good news. 28 minutes right now from the LA 415 to the 1012. Tisha?
All right, Jared, thank you. Well, going on right now, 5 East Baton Rouge Metro Council members are suing the parish for alleged voting rights violations. The council members say that the new district map dilutes the voting strength of the black population. The map would pack 68% of black registered voters into 42% of the parish's districts. The map will take effect at the beginning of next year. We will have the latest from the press conference coming up later this evening. President Biden and former President Donald Trump are gearing up for their first debate of the election cycle. The two will discuss trending topics from the year, such as the Israel-Hamas conflict and the economy. A source close to the Biden administration says that he will not announce any new policies. You can tune in to CNN tomorrow at 8 p.m. And remember, our 9 News app is a great way to keep up with things going on in our area. If you haven't already, be sure to download the 9 News app. Also, you can tune into WAFB.com for any updates on any of the stories that we mentioned and things going on in your area. Thanks for joining us. I'm Tisha Powell. Join us again in 25 minutes for 9 News at 4.
If you're ready for a do-it-all vehicle with smooth handling and smart interior styling, look no further than the new 2024 Honda CR-V. Once again named a Car and Driver's 10 Best Trucks and SUV list. Come save on your new CR-V right now at Louisiana's #1 Honda dealer, Team Honda.